YouTube to another weekly breakdown. I hope you guys are okay. I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Yeah, we're just going to do our normal breakdown as per usual. Go over the markets, go over what setups we're looking at this week, answer any questions, go over certain pairs that people want me to go over. And yeah, do a bit of a review of last week as well. Oh God. Bit of echo. One sec. Let me just send a link out to the Discord and then we'll get cracking. I can get rid of the OBS now. Yes, I can. And where do I send this out? I forgot. Here. 2 seconds. There we go. We got a few more people hopping in Discord. Live analysis. Whack that out. Perfect. 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 And then let me just add the little thumbnail thing. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys in the Discord, if you do want to see my beautiful face, you will have to hop over to YouTube because unfortunately, I don't know. I mean, I've told a few people, but yeah, basically my entire PC setup just collapsed. I have like a 4-monitor setup, so like 2x2 type thing. And the top two are held by like an octopus arm that has like a big stand and then 2 weird things going off of it. And I decided to adjust the little octopus arm things, and then suddenly, about 5 seconds later, all 4 monitors collapsed on top of me. They all collapsed, and it broke my desk. I think that was the reason why they collapsed, obviously. The back of my desk basically snapped. Like, it's cracked, and there's like a massive weird indentation, and it's very, very weak, and it's not even flat now. It's all like skew width. It is an IKEA desk, but obviously it's not amazing. So yeah, took a bit of an L, and now I'm currently just on 2 monitors for the time being. Until I get a new desk and I can, well, luckily I can set up my camera. I've got a shoebox with a book on top of it with my camera on top of that at the minute for my camera stand. Because I used to put the camera in between the monitors and like wedge it in between. But obviously I've not been able to do that because I only have 2 monitors now and I can't exactly balance it on top of the monitor. So yeah, it took sort of a mega L. So we got a very B-Tech setup, which is why the camera looks, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks completely fine, to be fair. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I just realized that I'm going to be looking like so far off to the side. I could just change it to this monitor. This is going to be so weird. Can I turn it? Oh, I just turned the entire camera. Yeah, I can. That looks a bit better, actually. Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. It's only for the guys on YouTube, I guess. Right, let me get the YouTube chat up. Hello, EDM. Hello, hello, hello. So what I've started doing as well is I've started focusing heavily on, well, not focusing heavily, but sort of switching my focus a little bit to more forward testing. Because I've been such a conservative trader for obviously a long time. I used to be a lot more risky last year. Obviously, it worked really well last year. I was just trading fibs and levels pretty much, and it worked amazing. Like, we made some crazy percentages and made, you know, went on some really nice win streaks. Hello, Reality Bites. But yeah, we started adding a few things to try and make it a little bit better. But I've gone sort of like more conservative over the past few months, obviously because my accounts have slowly increased and increased and increased. And, you know, I'm now managing like a lot of funded accounts. So I've always played it more conservative because I'm risking 2% as well. Risking 2% and trading on, you know, 10 plus funded accounts is pretty stressful. I can't lie. Wait, how? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it gets a little bit stressful. So I'm only taking like the safest of safe trades. So what I want to start doing instead is, because obviously if I'm only taking the strongest trades as well, I'm not learning from the other trades. If I'm only taking like 1 trade a week or 1 trade every other week, I'm not exactly collecting much data. Apart from the backtesting data, I'm not really gaining much actual market experience, if that makes sense, because I'm taking such little trades. So instead what I'm going to do well, as I've said instead about 5 times. What I'm going to do instead is lower my risk to 1%, roughly about 1%. I'm going to take some more, I guess you can call them subjective trades, giving myself a little bit of freedom when it comes to the trades. For example, rather than just going super strict, super mechanical, like, okay, fib level done, take it. I want to have a bit of freedom when it comes to, let's say, okay, pound CAD is coming to a strong level. It's got the ATR and this, but pound Aussie is a stronger level, but it has no confluences. But because we're seeing some sort of alignment, I'm going to go for pound Aussie, which obviously makes complete sense. That's completely fair. But currently what I would have done is said, no, I'm going to have to go for that pound CAD trade because pound Aussie doesn't have any confluences. It doesn't have the fib, it doesn't have the ATR, so I'm not taking. But instead, and well, there was a reason for that, of course, because I was risking so much as well. It was not scary, but obviously I wanted to play it safe when trading with a lot of capital. But instead now, yeah, I'm going to reduce my risk and start trusting myself. Start like following the actual story of what's happening and taking those trades instead. So like the AJ trade, we had AJ with the break and retest, the fib, but news came out. Obviously, if we wouldn't know news was coming out, first of all, it was a yellow folder news, and it was Bank of Japan CPI. I don't have a clue why that wasn't red news, so that sort of pissed me off. But I'm not making excuses. But what was interesting is that came out at 1 a.m. As you can see, we were in a trade here, in a buy, it consolidated for ages, and at 1 a.m., this candle here, it went crazy. Let me just make sure I'm streaming right. Yeah. Yeah, this candle here, it just dumped. But what was interesting, we also had, I think, EJ come to a level, but news came out before it even tapped that level. So the level on this was, again, the break and retest and the fib. But as you can see, this one worked really nicely. But the reason why this one didn't hit stop loss and AJ, the trade we took, did, was because, yeah, we were already in a trade before news came out. Whereas, for example, EJ, we were nowhere near the level, nowhere near the retest. News came out, then we saw it chill out. Obviously, I wouldn't have taken it straight after this move because crazy flows are in place. Whenever we see hard flows in place, that's when I prefer the markets to chill out a little bit, see some sort of consolidation, which is this, and then see the move into level, which, yeah, obviously I would have taken it here. And we saw the exact same on, I think, no, GJ news came out, well, at the same time it tapped the level. What was it? NJ? Yeah, NJ. Okay, so NJ came out way before the level as well. So it was 1 a.m. News came out. Here's the flows. The flows sort of stopped, and then we saw another little push, same as we saw on EJ. And then we saw this trade work. And again, this was just a level. You had the break and retest up here. Obviously, I wouldn't have really taken that. That was a very disgusting retest. But this was more of an intraday key level and the fib. But again, it worked really nicely. So yeah, a bit of an interesting one. But it's annoying how, you know, 2 JPY trades failed and 3 worked. And we took one of the ones that failed, which is a little bit annoying. But, you know, it's what it is. So if you've not noticed as well, I've also changed the charts a little bit. I've tried making it look a little bit more attractive because obviously what we had before, we just used like the lines and stuff, which was nice. But if you look at anyone who trades like ICT and SMC and all those stuff, their charts always look pretty nice, to be fair. Whereas these lines, yeah, they were okay, and the grey boxes were okay, but I feel like, you know, it wasn't really grabbing attention. This is sort of more for clickbait, I guess. And it just looks nicer. So I've changed it to these arrows. And I've got 3 different marks. I've got key level. I've got, well, KL, I have IKL, and I have break and retest. So that's key level, that's intraday key level, and that's break and retest. Difference between the 3, these are obviously key levels. An intraday key level is where I would class it as like a bit of a degen trade. So for example, that EJ, like, no, not EJ, not AJ, NJ. Yeah, this NJ trade. So like this would be an intraday key level. Why? Because straight away it's less than 100 pips. For me, that's not a strong enough level. If it's less than 100 pips straight away, that is not a strong daily level for me. I'm looking for 100 pips minimum. And for example, if it's just like a random, like I would call this an intraday key level, this one here, because there's not much structure behind it. Whereas this one, I would call that's a strong daily level to me, because we had clear structure, a move in, a move out, a move in. No, technically not move out, but we saw the move up, then a big move in and a big move out. And you can see where the lows and highs were formed. Whereas this was a bit of a just a random shitty consolidation phase where it's had a move up, had a shit week of just up and down and created a little level here. So this would be an intraday key level for me, and this would be the you know, just normal key level. And then, I mean, I'm guessing you know what a break and retest is. I mean, if we just go to any of them, like this one, for example, let's just get rid of that. That's a break and retest. All you do is just go on template and click it and it'll go to break and retest. And then the rectangles look a little bit different, but they're mainly for drawing, like when a zone gets close, when we're drawing our point of interest, that's what I would use. So when we're looking, for example, this trade here, what I would do is draw our point of interest, which would be obviously the wick to the candle body close, and that would be our little POI. So that's what I'd do. Just makes it look a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. And I can't lie, it's giving me like a massive boost of motivation to do back testing and all that stuff, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that got tapped into nicely and worked. So yeah, that's the updates of what I'll be doing, how I'll be trading. We're moving down to 1% risk. Going to be taking some more trades because literally majority of levels worked this week. There was so many alignment trades. So we had like pound Aussie and pound CAD coming to a level together, pound Aussie and euro Aussie coming to a level together. NZD CAD, and there's probably one with it. Okay, NZD CAD, I didn't actually have anything. USD CAD also had something CAD. I know it did. Euro CAD. So USD CAD, Euro CAD, pound CAD all came to a level together. So we could have got quite a lot of trades if you're trading alignment. But yeah, anyway, let's go over what we're looking at this week. And yeah, we'll get into it. So this level has been used now, obviously got tapped into right there. So not really looking at it. We do have this as a level technically, but obviously it's nowhere near formed yet. If we see a nice move down, then yeah, of course I'll give it a go. And this, I will happily give this another go. I know it's failed to create a higher high and it has been tapped twice, but this is a lot of pips. 300 pips. I don't know if the fib lined up. And this is what the fib looks like, by the way, now. I've got rid of the numbers because we don't really need the numbers. I know if you don't know which one's which, then yeah, you need to learn that. But yeah, there's no fib here. So this will mainly be like an alignment trade or, you know, I don't know, ATR trade, something like that. So that is about it for pound Aussie. There isn't much else. Pound CAD, again, this level has worked really nicely. We could see this as a new level potentially. Let me just, again, I'm gonna have to like make all of these perfect from now on. I'm gonna get rid of the template. Can you just, okay, I don't think you can, unless I get rid of it and then like that. It's because this isn't really defined as anything right now. You have that as a more of an intraday level. This one right here, I'm still getting used to drawing arrows. I'm not really too used to it. That's more of an intraday level because still, you know, if we go to the 4 hour, that is still a big level. We've had like 112 pip move into it, but to me, that's not strong enough to take as a daily level. Like, I know I'm going 1% on all my trades now, but I'm still only trading, you know, strong daily levels. But when it comes to the confluences, that's when I'm going to get a little bit more, give myself a bit more freedom. So I'll start, you know, giving alignment a go. I'll start, you know, just being smart about which ones I'm taking. And it doesn't matter if there's no fib, if it makes sense to take that trade because, you know, a certain news release or this, I'm going to take it. Give myself the freedom and go for it. So yeah, we've got a few levels here and we do have a fib lining up with this one, which is really nice. So we got the 50 fib there. And we could have potentially a little fib on this, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, 61 fib. So you do have the 61 and that key level. So potentially, you know, if pound CAD does come to this level, I should add Where's a little path? Let's add the path. Let's just change the settings so it's the same color. I think it was that. And then down to, was it 50%? I don't know. Let me quickly check what these arrows are. 83 on the third one. Okay. That, and we'll go to 80%. There we go. So it's looking the exact same. There we go. And let's add that to favorites because I'm going to be using that a lot. Path. There we go. So for example, here we go. If we do see a move into this level, we can use that as alignment for another trade. So rather than taking this one, because it's not the best daily setup, it's a nice level, but it's not amazing. We can just use that as confluence. So let's say Euro CAD is coming to a strong daily level, but there's no confluences, but it's tapping the level same time as pound CAD, then sure, go for it. Just take the stronger level. That's completely fine. But if you prefer this one, go for this one. So yeah, that's what I mean about, giving yourself a little bit of freedom. But yeah, that's nice. We have buys, but I mean, that's pretty far away. And then, yeah, we have this level up here as well. But the only way I'd take this level is if we were to see a strong break through this and then tap into that level. If we saw, just a normal rejection and then a breakthrough, I would not go for this because the chances of it then, giving another rejection from this one, much slimmer. I'd rather see just a clean break through it. GJ, this is very short time frame. Break and retest failed, unfortunately, but we have a few potential levels. For now, I mean, I wouldn't really take this as a normal level. It's more of an intraday level. So yeah, I just don't know. I don't really like, I know it's given, 200 pips, but for me, I'm not massively keen on taking that. Again, it can be, I mean, technically it is a key level, just a normal daily key level, but it's not one I'd take. So, I mean, you couldn't really class it as an intra key level just because I wouldn't take it. Do you place your trades on a daily or use lower time frames? So, I technically go down to the 4 hour and hourly to get better entries. Well, not get better entries, but to refine where my entry is. So, for example, if I was looking for a sell from this zone up here, I would draw my point of interest, which is that. And then what I'd do is I'd go to the 4 hour time frame and just try and see where the level actually is. So here we have like multiple different levels. We have that, you got this, and then you got that. So I would just want to know where these different levels are and just be aware. So if we do see a strong move into this level, but we see a heavy rejection just before, then I'm going to play it a little bit safe and I probably won't take this if we see a rejection just before the level. But what I'll do is I'll whack my entry on, which is normally just 1-to-1, 30 pips. And then I'll base my entries around this. So I'll know that the high of this level is 191.33. The low is like 0.1. So it's like 23 pips wide. Is there a psych level close? Yeah, there is, just here. Literally at this level. So we could potentially see rejection just below the psych level. So again, be aware of that. But for me, this level isn't too wide. You can enter at like the candle closes. That's normally a nice confluence. So if you go to the 4 hour and there's a really nice candle close, you can enter around that, or you can enter based off one of the wicks, but I'll always enter within this POI. So for me, I don't know it's only 23 pips wide. So I'll probably just enter just around the round number, to be honest, 191.2, something like that. That still gives you plenty of space, like 18 pips above. And it looks fairly valid when you go on a daily. That's pretty much how I do entries. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'd class that as an intro. I'll class it as an intro for now. This one, I mean, you got this one down here. Obviously, this is just a normal daily level. This is completely valid. But that one just above, I'm not entirely sure on. Yes, again, we saw a 200 pip move. I mean, you got that level. Yeah, no, I'll class it. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. It's just the fact that we've not really had, it's just a quick two candle pullback into this level and then a move. We might have a fib with that as well. Let's see if we have a small fib. I mean, a small fib's too small to really even class it, to be honest. Let's see if we have a 23 of this. 1 second. Again, close. So yeah, we technically do. That's valid. So this would be a point of interest right here. But of course, I'd get low entries on this because the fib is pretty high. So I'd play it safe with this one. No worries at all. No worries. I just realized I'm still incredibly low down on the camera. And I literally can't get any higher. Can we adjust the shoebox at all? And it's not even straight either. That is really annoying me. It'll have to do. We're just gonna have to do a BTEC stream. Do you have any update? Okay, so yeah, Gimo. I didn't know. I completely forgot that you and Surgical ended up agreeing to halving the prize money, didn't you? You both said, okay, right, yeah, we've lasted enough or something. It was after like a year, wasn't it? I completely forgot about that. I don't know. I said okay, yes. But I forgot that too. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure Surgical linked the messages anyway. So I'm pretty sure you both did agree. I'm not too sure. So I did. Oh, God. I think you should speak to Surgical and just try and sort it out because I don't know who's right. I'll have a look through the messages and I'll see. I'll have a look. I did agree with him, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think we're probably just going to split it. I think. But anyway, yeah, GJ, potential buy from this level. I'll mark out a little alert. That could be nice. We'll mark out buyers on that. That is looking good. Pound Swiss. Yes, we have the break and retest, but it's sort of already worked. That was a very fast retest, but it technically was completely valid. I don't know if we had... Oh, wait, that's the one we were going to go with, wasn't it? But then we had USD news and we didn't take it because it had like a weird effect. But yeah, that worked. Jesus Christ, that worked a treat. Hello, Sesh. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, I won't really be looking for secondary trades on that. That's about it, really. We did have a really nice reaction with this level on Pound Swiss, and we saw alignment across Swiss pairs. So this was a really nice one. We do have a secondary level up here, but I definitely won't be taking that. That is a no-go for me, but we'll keep it there just again. If we are looking for alignment or something, then we can technically use that. But yeah, I'm not too interested, to be honest. This could be a new level that's been created. We'll see if it, pushes down and breaks this low. Then yeah, potentially we could use that. Wrecked myself today. How did you wreck yourself? What did you do? Well, I'm guessing it wasn't trading, so. Oh God, we got a video. Let's see. Oh my God. No way. Oh. I'm not showing that on YouTube because I don't want to take any chances with weird stuff. Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Did you have any grazes or anything? That is crazy. Oh, body armor. Oh, wow. Lucky man. Thank God you were wearing body armor. Jesus Christ. Yeah. For the guys on YouTube, basically he was riding a bike and tried doing a wheelie and fell backwards. Maybe went a bit too far. That's crazy. Pounders at D worked. Full port GN. GN's already worked. This level was really nice. It had the fib and it worked so clean. And again, this had confluence like across the board. The only level that is of interest now is this one up here. You do have obviously this one down here, which again is a completely valid, just normal level. And then we have, again, this one down here, which again is a completely valid level. This one, I'm not too sure if it has any oh, wow, look at that. That is 61 fib and a level. That is really nice. Full potted the wheelie. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. So we got buyers on pound ends at D. Obviously, if it lines up, I don't think we'll see much alignment with GN and GJ. Pound dollar has been a weird. Yeah, look how ugly the old charts used to look. I've just realized that compared to like, I know technically the fib isn't the most appetizing thing. I'm still trying to like, make the fib look nice, but it's very, very difficult to make the fib look nice. But anyway, yeah, let's upgrade this to the new stuff. So we have that level. which is, yeah, completely valid. And then we have the upper level, which again is completely valid. And then this one's a bit of an odd one. I'd probably just wait for this lower level here. But yeah, you have that level just above as well. So again, you can use that as climb. Oh, the end of the vid, let's see. Oh, I didn't show it. You should have showed it. Was your coat all right? Oh yeah, I just saw a mobile on stream, so couldn't go shops. Crazy guy. No. Well, at least you were wearing body armor. If you weren't wearing body armor and that, Jesus Christ, your back would have been ripped to shreds. GU, I don't know if this buy lines. Oh my god, it does line up. That is really nice. Damn, we got another buy on GU. GU's been really weird recently. We've had a nice move up, and then yeah, it's just yeah, it's just done its thing. This sell missed, unfortunately. That was a really nice one. I think Libby, you took that one, didn't you? I can't remember. But yeah, Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, both levels worked. I took this one on my forward testing and it worked nicely. Didn't do much. I think it did like 40, 50. This one worked, but depending on your entries, you most likely would have hit stop loss. It did like 22 above the level, but you know, if you would have got, you know, basic entries, you probably would have got tapped out on that, unfortunately. But again, this had alignment with Pound Aussie, had alignment with, that's it, Pound Aussie. Okay, never mind. I think there's other Euro pairs. Yeah, Euro CAD, Euro NZD. So much alignment, it's crazy. I don't know if this week was like super special or if I've just not been noticing how much alignment there actually is. But yeah, both of those are done now. The levels I see, we have these. We have this, I mean, yeah, technically that is a level, but I don't know why that just doesn't look that appetizing. Because, I mean, there is obvious structure there. But, you know, this is such a cleaner level compared to that. But it is, yeah, completely valid. It's like 160 pips, so we will mark it out. But, of course, this is quite a weird zone when it comes to entries as well. So your point of interest when you're drawing that, it's like this entire zone here. If we go to the 4 hour, I mean, yeah, you can see that there's a lot of wicks. So you've got to make sure that, let's say your entry is towards the low of these wicks. Mine will probably be, what the low is, 520. It'll probably be around here. What's that, 6, 7? Yeah, probably around there. The low of these wicks. So you got to make sure that price doesn't come within the zone, make some sort of reaction here, do a 30 pip reaction, and then tap your entry. Because again, like the statistical chance of it providing a pullback, then coming down to your actual entry, and then providing another pullback. Once that one main pullback is done, for me, that is like a definite cancel. Even if, I know I was kind of, Jesus Christ, Leon, slow down. I know I was back testing, like, for example, if it doesn't hit first take profit and it just does like 1-to-1, should you then take it if it comes down to entry and actually taps your entry, for example, if you initially miss the trade? But I don't, just thinking about it, like, in probabilities, like, what is the chances of it doing that? It giving reaction from a level, then coming down and tapping deeper into the level by, you know, 10 pips, and then doing another reaction. Once it's done that initial bump quick reaction, that's sort of it. There's such a less chance of it actually giving you something once it's done that. So yeah, that is my advice. We do have this level here, which isn't really anything at the minute. I guess you could call it intra-key level, but yeah, I wouldn't really take that for anything. Did that line up with fib? Did I even check? Or I mean, technically, yes, it does. The entire zone does line up with the fib. But again, I'd be very vigilant to make sure that, you know, price doesn't come to here and then see some sort of reaction. I want it to go straight into the level, straight to the entry. Euro CAD, what do we have? This level has worked. That is completely done. Done. There isn't much, is there? You got this level just above, but again, I think that's been reacted to. That's that done. The entire thing, this and this is done now. So you don't really have much. You have this little intro level here, which is 70 pips. So that is literally it. I don't really see much else apart from that just intro level there. Yeah, nothing on EuroCAD. Euro Swiss again. I mean, you got this break and retest, but it's already worked. We saw a clean break, but I know it's like barely any pips. It was like 30 pips, so wouldn't have really taken this, but it did work. So on Euro Swiss, you have absolutely nothing close at all. Let's quickly draw out some levels. You got this one all the way down here, and then you've got this upper one up here, which, yeah. Oh, I need that to line up. So satisfying lining them all up. It is pretty nice. And that one. So that's it. We've just got these two levels. But yeah, nothing is close at all. Oh, good, Guimo. Big exams in 7 days. Good luck, man. I have to go learn my French. I swear you're already French, aren't you? Oh, wait. Technically, that's just like us doing English. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but it's hard. Okay, yeah, no, that's completely fair. Yeah, I'm stupid. We have a few different things here. Let's just make that a little bit bigger. We have this more of an intro level. I'm not really looking at that as a strong daily level. We have the high as well. Obviously, that is just a strong level. But you've already had a reaction from this one. So again, you're going to have to be careful to make sure that this first level doesn't give a reaction. If we see a strong move through this, then yeah, sure, go for that. I really don't like, I'm trying to draw with this, but it is not nice at all. I think this is way nicer. Let's pick a nice color to do our drawing with. Orange could work. Or do it the same color as the candlesticks. We could go like this color. Yeah, I like that. We'll go that color. It sort of fits with the theme, doesn't it? Or does white? No. Okay. No, I'm being special. We'll just go white. Yeah, I like white. So yeah, as long as we see a strong push through this one, then I'll go for that. Like that trade I wouldn't normally go for again. But if we see some sort of alignment, then yeah, sure, I'll go for it. Even if there is no confidences and it's literally just alignment, then yeah, I'll go for it. But yeah, we'll see. Apart from that, you got the break and retest, which has already worked, and then that's about it. There's nothing much. Euro into D. Again, this main level has worked. The fib is gone now. This is gone. We still have that key level, which could be a really nice trade. I think we have multiple fibs here. Ooh. Well, we have the 61, and then we have... I mean, this one isn't really valid, is it? No, it's not really a valid fib, that second one, but it does actually line up. So either way, we have... I mean, you got... Technically, that is the valid one. Technically, it is. Yeah, so you got the 61. That is a really nice level. Euro into D. I'm really liking that. That's probably going to be the nicest setup for next week. As long as we see an actual tap into it, and hopefully we don't get a stupid miss. So that is the main level. And then, of course, you have these little sub-levels down here. We have like this one, and then you got these two little wicks. But this is the main one I'll be looking for. Let's just make that a little bit longer so we can cure the OCD. There we go. So these are the two levels. 61 fib, looking nice. I don't think we're going to see any alignment by the looks of it. Technically, we got a pound ends of D high, so we might actually see that. Euro into D is definitely a nicer trade there. Euro USD, again, there isn't much going on. You got this level down here, which yes is valid. You've got more of an intra level there, which I will not be taking. Definitely not be taking. But you know, we can use that as alignment or just practice on a forward testing account. You do have these levels as well. This one I'm not keen on. This one is okay. I don't know. This was such a weird little consolidation phase. Yeah, I'll do gold after feels once I've gone through these. So join back in about 2 hours and we'll go through it. I'm playing. Yeah, you know what? I'll quickly go through gold just for you. You know what? Sack it. Here we go. So this was a sell that is currently working. This level looked unbelievable. This one, and of course it lined up with the fib as well. So that's 61 fib buy. Obviously this was your point of interest here. Currently it's working a treat. Obviously heavily dependent on don't say that, Josh. No, it hasn't gone off. Yo, Mr. Shadow. Yeah, this obviously depends on how market opens. If this would have hit mid-week, it would have been so much nicer. And obviously on the back of this move, I don't know if this level's realistically going to hold, but we'll see. If it doesn't, then there is also some... Let's just make this a bit longer. We do have some other levels. Let's get rid of these. These are sort of oldish levels now. We have a few levels I'm looking at. You got this one. We got the break and retest level, which, yeah, completely valid. Looks nice. Which is, what, 2065. Again, it'll be a bit of a scary one, trading it after such a heavy move. But potentially, if we see some sort of alignment with, like, DXY or something, that could be really nice. And then you've got this level down here. But I'd mainly be looking at the 4 hour, to be honest, for levels. Can find quite a lot. Gold sells to 2050, then bullish to all-time highs. Oh, 2050. I mean, I see like this entire zone here. That entire zone for a break and retest does look nice. This just one lonely wick up here is a little bit scary, can't lie. But I guess if you're using 50 pip stop loss, it's pretty valid. So what's that? Like half of this zone you've got as a stop loss. It's not that bad. But yeah, that's pretty much gold. Not really seeing anything crazy. Let's see if that lines up with fib, actually. Oh shit, yeah, it does actually line up with the fib, bang on. So that is a completely valid trade. Interesting. What else do we have? Euro enter D. Yeah, not really. I don't know. You got these levels, but I'm not really looking at any of them, to be honest. You got that, sure, but I'd more class that as an intra. I'm not really interested. Yeah, that's a good nickname for it. And then we have this. I do see this one as a key level. I think this one's much more interesting than that one. I think just pips wise, it's done 120. This one's done 110, not much bigger, but I don't know. This one looks a little bit more significant. Don't know, just does. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for Euro USD. I don't know if any of those line up with fib anyway. Let's have a look. Not really. I mean, you got that one with the 50. So again, I'd rather use that level as alignment. So if we do see a USD trade or Euro trade come into a strong level and it lines up with Euro USD with this 50 fib level, then yeah, sure, that's even better. But I wouldn't really take that as a main trade. Aussie CAD, again, you got a few levels, but nothing too interesting for this week. You've got this level. Yes, you have this level, but it's already been, I don't know, it's already been used. Again, I'd have to then probably use this just as alignment because, yeah, this has been used now. Like, that was your point of interest, and as you can see, it literally got tapped bang on. If we're being super accurate, like there. So for me, that level has been used, and it's taken a while to do pips. It's just been consolidating. Had a hefty reaction of like 30 pips and then just chilled. But yeah, I wouldn't really go for that now. I would just chill out and maybe use that again for alignment. Aussie Swiss, what do we have? This high has just been used again. So that's that high pretty much gone. We have this level. Let's mark that out. Key level. You got the low, obviously. Oh, no. There we go. You got this one. I wish it all automatically defaulted to key level. Let me see if it does, actually. No, it doesn't. No, it definitely doesn't. You can't set it as a default. New level just been created on the 61. but we'll have to wait a little bit. What, an Aussie Swiss? Unless you're looking at this one. Yeah, that ain't a 61, is it? 50. Unless you're drawing some weird fib. I was going to say that, yeah, that definitely is 60. I mean, it could be a 61. Yeah, once we see a nice move, if that's what you meant. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take the trade now, but yeah, if we do see a nice move. Yeah, all good. But yeah, this could be a potential level. As long as we see a further move up, that'd be nice. AJ, breaking retest, failed. Thank you, Bank of Japan. I appreciate that. I appreciate it really nicely. It is really annoying. Really, really annoying. Why on earth was JPY CPI a yellow impact news? I don't understand that. I really don't understand how BOJ core CPI was a yellow. Doesn't really make sense. But anyway, I have now learnt my lesson to start looking at yellow and orange impact news, because some of them are like pretty hefty. You know, GDP, you got FOMC. I mean, that's not as obviously important, but G20 meetings. You got crazy little orange news impact shit that can actually do quite a bit. So I'm just going to be aware of it from now on, because yeah, I don't want to make the same mistake. We got this level, which, yeah, completely valid. I'm not taking. I don't really like taking like swing highs and stuff. They're a bit, I don't know, all-time high type levels. I do not really like them. I'd rather take a different trade that's just coming to like a normal pullback level. You got this one, and then that's about it. There isn't anything else apart from that. So nothing on AJ. Aussie entered D. This one also worked, but it missed by quite a few pips, and then did pretty much just 1-to-1, just over 1-to-1. So what do we have on this now? You have the low, which again, I wouldn't take that. I don't know. I'm just really weird about taking like lows like this. I'd much rather take a retracement move. Like, I'd much rather take one of these or a break and retest rather than taking like this double bottom type thing. Like, I don't really like taking the highs either, so I wouldn't really take that. I'd much rather take one of these. I don't know, that's just preference, to be honest. Apart from that, you got this one up here. Yeah, that's about it. There is nothing else now. That's it gone. That's annoying how it doesn't always line up. I should use the anchor, but the anchor is really annoying when you're drawing fibs and like the point of interest things. I'll give it a try. Why not? We have, again, a few levels on Aussie USD. Let's see. Let's try to use it. Actually, no, that's way easier, isn't it? You've got this level. You have... Oh, it actually is way easier. That is really nice how it just clicks. You got this level, which... bit of a weird one. I wouldn't really take it. I would have preferred it to make, a tiny bit, even if it came to low and then went up to it. Yeah, sure. But I wouldn't really give it a go now. You got this one, which is a bit of a weird... Why is it doing that? Why is it like anchoring even when... Oh, you can hold... Oh, you can hold control and do it yourself. Okay, that makes sense. So I've got to hold shift to click and then let go and click control instead. That is a pain. That is an absolute pain. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this level is a bit of a weird one. We'll mark it out. I'm going to mark it out as an intro because I'm honestly not that keen. But if we do see a break of this one, then yeah, obviously this one has a bit of a higher chance of working. So we'll see what happens. Enter D CAD. Yep, level technically failed. That weird little break and retest. I'll just keep an eye out on it. You got a 61 level, but I think it's intraday. What the fuck are you looking at? That? You're looking at that level? I'm not massively keen on that. If you are looking at that level, I think that's a bit of a, well, a very weird level. Why doesn't it? Oh, I've got to hold both of them. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. I wouldn't even call that an intraday. I wouldn't really look at that personally. That, yeah, okay, right. Let's have a look at this one. Let's whack that on. So you got this key level. You've got that key level. You got the high just up here. This one. You have that. That's more of an intro level. Top to bottom on AU. Top to bottom. Wait, what? Top to bottom. Wait, what? Are you on about that? Oh, right. Oh. I don't know. Ignore me. Oh, never mind. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, NZD CAD, there's some stuff, but I'm not exactly a massive fan. NZD Swiss, this thing moves like a turtle. It's not even worth looking at, to be honest. Yeah, I do not care at all. I'm just gonna move on from that. NJ, this level worked very nicely. So now, what do we have? Let's delete these. We have this low down here, which, yep, is nice. So let's mark that out. And then we have the high. That is literally it. Bit of a boring one, unfortunately. 2 levels. We'll see what happens. NZD USD. This, I prefer. What was the other? Was it Euro USD? No. What was the trade that was weird? Oh, Aussie USD. So this I wasn't really keen on. I don't know. I just don't think it's done a nice enough move to then take this as a level. But NZD USD, I think that I think that looks a lot nicer. It's done 150, a little bit more. I think that move is a lot more defined. Oh yeah, massively. That only has bloody 2 bearish candles. This one's had an absolute tank of a move down. So yeah, I like this one. This one's completely valid. Let's just, oh shit, delete ATR. Let's delete these and redraw our new beautiful, new and improved lines. Amazing. Let's do that one. You got this low down here. And then you have, oh, I mean, that is a bit of a weird level. And then you've got that. I see that more as an intraday level. I'm not massively keen on that. And then this, yeah, obviously. And then that is a beautiful fib trade. Really nice fib trade. So 50 fib there. Perfect. I need to unmark these. Yep. And let's mark that out for potential sells. Let's add an alert. Bing, bang, bosh. Are these all marked out as well? Yep. Nope. Set an alert on this one. There we go. I have random levels from a long time ago. I need to delete all my stuff. We're almost done. USD CAD. Yep, delete this. And let's redraw some stuff. You have so many levels. The main level I see here is obviously this one. This one's looking the nicest. Let me draw it a bit bigger. Apart from that, you have a bunch of little intraday levels, which all can be traded if you really want to, but personally, I'm not going to go for them. I just see that bottom one as the main level. You have this level, which has worked now. You have more intras up here. That's an intra, that's a daily, that's a daily. But we're not really bothered about them because they are miles away. They're not going to tap for a long time. See, we have that one lining up really nicely. How many pips is that? 75. Okay. I was actually thinking about taking that then. I was going to sort of tempt myself. But 75 pips is nothing. I know this move has done like 80. Then it's pushed up and then it's pushed back down. It's so annoying. But yeah, no, I'm not going to take that. Definitely a potential like a little forward test trade though. So that's might be a bit of a fun one. USD Swiss. I mean, that break and retest, I'd say that's used now. It missed. Oh my god, this is so annoying. It missed by like 14 and did the move, so I'm not really looking at that at all. You have this little intraday level. Let's extend this one. This little intraday here. which, yeah, I'm definitely not taking a trade from. I'm okay, thank you. It's weird, like, I think last week we didn't really have many setups, and then all of a sudden, boom, we had like 200 setups. It was wild. Just all of a sudden, I think one news release came out and created like 20 goddamn levels. So even if at the beginning of the week you're a bit demotivated because you're not really finding much, that's fine. Just chill out, have a good few days, and just spend times off the charts, and then just come back midweek, come back on like Tuesday night, and just have another quick review, because most likely there'll be a lot more levels. Yeah, so just don't rush it. Don't rush it at all. It's what it is. If you don't find anything, you don't find anything. Some weeks are going to be slow. Some weeks are going to be crazy. Like last week was a crazy week. There was so much that happened. And, you know, if you did grab all the opportunities, fuck me, you're done trading for the next month, 2 months, because there was a lot that worked. And one thing I want you guys, I mean, I'm going to start doing this anyway, but one thing you guys need to work on is like just trusting your own analysis. Not everyone, obviously some people better than others, but just lowering your risk. Even if you're risking 1% right now, lower your risk to 0.5, 0.2, 0.25, whatever you want to do, even 0.1% risk, and start taking your own trades. If you're like, it looks all right, you know, potential, it sort of follows the strat, and you know, it makes sense in my head. Like, you know, this is lining up with this and blah, blah, blah. Take the trade. Literally just take the trade. Collect the data and take the trade. And over time, you'll just slowly build your confidence, and you'll actually build that data. And then, you know, after a while, you'll have a shit ton of data. You'll know exactly what works and what doesn't work. And there you go. You can start slowly upping your risk again. This is a weird break and retest. I'm not really going to use it, but I'm going to keep it there as just a tester, see what happens. CAD Swiss, we have a few levels. We have, of course, the low, which is, yep, obviously a level. We have these weird little levels. That 7.2, not even 100 pips. That one is literally just 100 pips. Not really super interested in that. I'm going to mark it as an intra-key level. That one, yep, that's completely fine. That is a daily level. And then you have this one, which sort of has been tapped and used, but I am going to mark it out. Just again for alignment potentially. So yeah, we have some interesting stuff there, but nothing worthy of this week. CAD JPY, break and retest worked, the one I just ripped off the chart. What do we have now? We have the high potentially, which, yeah, I'm not massively keen, but fair play. We have this level down here, which again, completely valid. And then that's about it. There's no point drawing anything else. There isn't much. But yeah, that is CAD JPY. And Swish JPY, this thing has been boring. I'm not even going to mark out any levels. I'm not really trading this. It's been stuck in a weird little range for almost 2 months now. So pretty untradeable. And it didn't really create any nice moves here. Or it didn't really create any nice moves on the way up. It's created these weird, I mean, very big, but shitty looking levels, which I won't be taking. So yeah, very, very slow start to the week. We have a few pound NZD, pound dollar, Euro Aussie, Euro NZD, few potential trades. Some of them are close-ish, to be fair. That's about it. When it comes to DXY, imagine you bought and sold that 2-month consolidation, just in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Yeah, that would have been nice. Would have been very nice. Just going to mark out all the levels on here. So we have a normal level. I would technically class that as a normal level. And, on this, that's more of an intro level, just for future reference when we're having a look. They're the main three that we're looking at now, and then you've got like another little weird intro level here. And yeah, I don't really look at UK, US 500 or UK at all, because they're just so messy at the minute. They used to be really nice, like all these levels were so nice to trade from as confidence, but As you can see, stocks have been going a little crazy. US has been doing well. Japanese has been doing well. UK is in absolute shambles, as you can see from this chart. Look at that. Look at the zero improvement the UK has made. Look at that. That is from 2015. We've made no progress apart from COVID, which was a recovery phase. Whereas you look at, you know, the US stock market from 2015, mental. And by the way, that was COVID. That tiny little drop was COVID. Look at UK. Terrible. Massive drop. You look at Japan. That little drop there. There you go. Shows how the UK economy is doing. Booyaka. That is horrific. Yeah, you know, slow improvement. We'll get there eventually. We're catching up. Ashamed of your country. Yeah, look at the performance of that. That is funny. I've never looked at that before, but he's zooming out. That is really funny. Japan is smashing it. US is smashing it. UK just... You've made almost zero progress in almost 10 years. That's very good of them. I mean, it's probably not easy, I guess. Even a Germany 30. I mean, they've made at least progress, I guess. Australia, progress. China, technically progress, but what on earth has happened recently? New Zealand, damn! New Zealand have been doing bits. What the hell? New Zealand had a nice little ride. Yeah. Bitcoin going crazy. Yeah, right. That's about it. Weirdish week. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny with these live streams? There is such a correlation between my trading performance and the amount of people that join the live streams. It's so funny. If I have like a really good like 2-3 weeks, these live streams are so busy. But then when we go through like a little shitter, they just die. It's so funny. People just hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off. Apart from the real ones in here, like, I mean, you can tell the difference between the ones who are actually making it work and not asked about losses, and you know, they're just sticking through the mud and actually making it work. And then you can tell the ones who are just here taking a few signals here and there, don't give a shit about trading, learn the strategy for a week, give up, learn the strategy. Oh, fuck this, I'm not making £1,000 a week, I'm gonna give up. You can tell the difference because there's a few of you that have been in here like every single week. Yeah, that's no hate to the people who haven't been in here in every single week, by the way. It's just funny how, yeah, there's like a shit ton of people, and most of the time that's because we've had an amazing week. Defo hate it. Nah, I'm not hating. There's 100 people. Yeah, we had what, 60, almost 70, I think, in a Discord, and we had like another 20, 30 in a YouTube. I don't know what happened that week, but we were doing well. Yeah. I mean, also, it only says 199 because, like, because it's now like a weekly event thing. So those numbers stay the same. It doesn't go down. Whereas it used to be like, I had to remake the event every single week. So that list was reset. But now Discord have added a thing where it automatically, like, does, like, if you see as soon as I end this live stream and end the event, the next one's automatically there. So Discord, I mean, it's helpful, but it makes the numbers look really good. But then when you only get like 20 people, or like 30 people who hop in and out, yeah, it looks, doesn't look the best, but it does look cool for the numbers. I'm new here. Do you have your strategy documented so you can learn? Yes, of course I do, man. I have like a strategy breakdown. I have my channel. Wait, are you being serious? Wait, Kodak said this is my first live stream, and L-Dog said, and my last, disrespecting new supporters, not good customer service. What? Are you being serious? Wait, are you actually being serious? I can't tell if you're being serious or not. There's no chance you're being serious. Here you go, Arad. Here's my YouTube channel, and I have a few videos going over my strategy. Then I have the live streams that you can check into. And then I also have you selected the Leon role? You have. Here, if you check this one, this channel, this goes through basically my strategy and where you can learn everything. No worries. And Kodaks, welcome. Yeah, welcome to your first live stream. Wait, L-Dog, please, are you actually being serious? I honestly can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. You must be being sarcastic. Disrespecting new supporters. Sorry, that's funny. Anyway, YouTube, where is Mikey Mage Hoosie? No way. Is that what? Wait. Oh my god, Shadow, I remember you. No way. Oh my god, I'm just gonna send this to Mage. Damn, that is an OG. OG. Joking, dude. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, you got me scared there. I absolutely love your strategy. It's so easy to understand. I mean, because it's makes so much sense. Like, if you, I mean, I explain this all the time, but if you could pick, right, any level on this chart, right, let's say it's a life or death, right, gun to your head again type thing. I know that's a bit dramatic, but gun to your head, which, I mean, let's try and find a good example first. 1 second. Okay, right, let's just go with this one. Yeah, sure, we'll go with this one. But let's say, you know, there's a gun to your head. You had to enter a buy somewhere on this chart, right? It has to work. If it doesn't work, you're dead. Where are you going to enter? Well, of course, you're going to enter where the strongest level is. Where's the strongest level? Well, technically this one down here. Why? Because we've had the largest move into the level. Why is it doing that? And the largest move out of the level. Let me turn this off. Or you could enter here. Again, we've had a massive move into this level, a massive move out. So statistically, if I was to draw any line on here, these two would have the highest chance of working. You know, that could work, this could work, that could work. Yeah, sure, they could work. But if we're thinking about statistically, which area on this chart has the highest chance of providing some sort of a pullback? It doesn't have to be 1,000 pips, it can be 10. Well, of course, it's the area with the most supply. Which is obviously these large areas of liquidity. Here, maybe here, sell level up here. So all we're doing is finding these areas, like the strongest areas of liquidity. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Am I going to sneeze? No. Why does the webcam look so weird today? I don't know. But yeah, all we're doing is finding the highest probable areas of a pullback, and we're trading from them. All we do is then conditionalize them. I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, conditionalize with, like, you know, a fib or an ATR, because obviously not every single one of them is going to work. There has to be some reason for it to work. Yes, there's a higher chance it working than not working, but you need to find a reason and you need to find some sort of pattern. But anyway, yeah, it makes so much sense. It's so much sense. And all I'm doing now is just finding the best probable patterns to trade from. Which obviously fib has worked. I mean, last year I made over 40% just from trade. I know some of that was luck, I will admit, because some of the levels I took were here and there. I wouldn't take some of them now, but all I did was trade fib and a level. Nothing else. That's it. But yeah, now we've added a few more things. Anyway, YouTube guys, I will speak to you guys soon. No way that KSI is a trader. I think that is actually KSI's crypto account as well. My TA is trash, but I believe they call this a breakout. I mean, his zones are a bit interesting, but technically, yes, it is a breakout. That is so funny. Stick to YouTube, little bro. Completed it, mate. Why is he on like the most degen crypto ever? That is so funny. I might start. I might turn on notifications for KSI and start getting like first reply. Try and get. Does he follow any crypto people or anyone? 201 following. He follows. They're all crypto, to be honest. That's boring. Imagine if you got KSI to follow you on his crypto account. Yeah, he has lost millions. Yeah. I do love it when good coins go up in price. Kill the meme coins, please. Why is he entering this absolute shithole then? XCAD. Probably not a shithole, to be fair. In fact, no, I don't know why, but it's weird how like KSI is reading through this Bitcoin market cycle accumulation phase. It's weird that KSI is reading through this and retweeting it. That's so, don't know, I can't really think about that. Anyway, that's funny. Leon, did you talk about the new risk management rule? Yeah, sorry. I'll bring back MCI podcast. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna eventually. Once I gain a bit of consistency within my YouTube videos, I need to order a fucking new desk first. New desk. I need a new monitor. New camera stand. I'm gonna get it all so it's here this week because I can't be doing with a cardboard box camera. Because I can't make any videos. I can do the morning breakdowns, but I can't make any like TikToks and shit. And I need to make TikToks. But yeah, once I've built consistency with the YouTube and I'm making weekly YouTube videos, which I'm getting there slowly, then I'm going to bring the podcast back. Yeah, definitely. Because the podcast was so fun. Honestly, like it was so easy to network with really cool people and just learned so much. And it's just like, just general like social skills, being able to like, some crazy hedge fund manager. You've got to hold a conversation with some multi-millionaire hedge fund manager for an hour and a half. Do you reckon you can hold a conversation without sounding like an idiot? Can you hold that conversation? It's pretty fun. It's like a little challenge. You got to do your research and try and predict what they're going to say or what they're going to talk about. Learn about the topics. It's really interesting. And then thinking of good questions, not like, oh, how much money have you made? What is economics? You got to think about, good quality questions that they haven't answered before as well. Yeah, sorry, I didn't reply again, Lytix. Yeah, I'm basically going to be reducing my risk down to 1%, and I'm going to take a few more trades. So I want to be a little less mechanical. I know we switched it to be more mechanical. But at the same, I think I might, I don't know. Let me think about it, because the basic fib level trades, that type shit, I think I might continue just to do 2%. But everything else, I think I might just go 1% for now. And I'm going to not gamble, but play it a little bit risky and go for interesting trades. Like where there's alignment, a beautiful alignment, but no confluences, that type thing. And start going for stuff like that. Because I just want to collect data and just learn, to be honest. Because I've been so strict with taking trades. And it's just limited everything. So I'm just going to be free like a wild bird and just take trades and experience crazy little like plus 9% month, fucking minus 5% month, everything. Because again, it's just I'm not asked about making a shit ton of money straight away. I'll happily wait another 6 months, 12 months and learn valuable lessons while I'm still able to learn valuable lessons without it impacting my life so much. But yeah, the past few months have been really good. Really good experience to go through, and I'm glad I've gone through it now rather than in a year's time when I'm managing fucking millions in capital, for example. I'm very glad I've gone through this now. It's like a mid-trading crisis. When you traded last year, March, September, what was your confluences? You want to know my confluences, Libby? Fib. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. Do you want to go through some of my trades? There you go. Here's some of my trades. 1 second. Let me just get it up. 1 second. So quite a lot of the data is missing, but here's some of the trades. Please don't judge because some of them are horrific. Oh, that was disgusting. That was a 23 fib break and retest. It like broke and came back down the exact same candle. Ignore that one. This one technically had the EMA. Level 50 fib worked nicely. Nice. This one failed. That was a weird one. I do not like that. I shouldn't have taken that. Can you send a link to that? It has a bunch of other stuff. I can change it. Yeah, I'll try and work it out and I'll change it. Couldn't fucking tell you what that is, mate. I think no, I'm Jesus Christ. As if I was sending signals out as well. That one was nice. That's an obvious trade, that one. That was really nice. Again, that's fair. Didn't really do much of a pullback. Oh, never mind. It did over 200. UJ worked. Let's have a look at a few more. Again, fair. Did over 100 pips. That's valid. Worked. Had so many win streaks, man. Again, worked. Oh, do you want to see the 10 win streak? Here's the 10 win streak. Let's see if we can just open them all. Can I do like... can I do like this? 1 second. Let's see if we can open them all at once. Oh, you stupid bastard. Okay, no, we'll just go one by one. Okay, so first one, 61, worked a treat. Second one, that level, again, super valid, works nice. Next one, completely fair, worked again. Next one, again, fair, 50 fib, I remember that trade, 50 fib, nice level, worked. Next one, again, completely fair. Why was there so many fucking setups last year? Nice, worked. This one, weird. Why did I not take that one? That was an interesting one. Why did I not take the 50? But I mean, the 61 was much stronger, to be fair. That worked. Completely valid trade. Worked really nice. 200 EMA as well. Again, completely valid trade. Worked nice. 200 EMA as well. This one doesn't have a link. This one does. Ooh, this is where we changed. That again was a really nice trade. But yeah, that was... Fuck off. 1, 2... Oh, okay, let's include the entirety of May. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 8 wins. So technically 7 wins. What was that at 2%? 14% month. Fuck right off. A 14% month in May. And then we had another little win streak. A 14% month. And then August, September, we did 16%. That's wild. But, it's so annoying because I only got 200k funded like end of the year. That's when I got my first 200k account. This is how I passed my first 200k account though. I passed it with this. And then since that, it's been interesting. But crazy. I didn't change after these wins, Libby. I changed after this weird little period. Because like, I took a weird... No. Ain't no way I took that. Okay, there's a reason I took losses. The fuck is that? No chance I took that as a trade. Okay. I mean, that one was valid. That one was valid as well. Wait, this is where we introduced the ATR. It's had a good return up, yeah. When you don't go back to this style, I swear you did about... Yeah, I did a 10 win streak and an 8 win streak. Notices most of them trades were odd and ends a D. Pretty much every trade has Aussie or ends a D in. Yeah, quite a few of them do. Yeah, and this was just Feb, yeah. I already had my win streak this year with 30 pips and I didn't take profit at 30 pips. GG's. Yeah, it's such an L. But APS has been like, with the forward testing, the APS has been working nice. Like if I go to my Excel from a forward testing that I'm currently doing, this is the trades from this week. I've still not recorded like 1 or 2 of them. I think there's like two CAD trades that I've not recorded. But every single one of them has hit 1 APS. So if you look at this data here, the 2 that haven't done 1-to-1 also haven't done APS. That's it. But all of them have done 1 APS. You got like a 0.8, you know, but you got 1.7, 1.2, 1.5. So from these extras, you had an extra, I mean, that just equals out pretty much 0.7, 1.2. So it's like you had an extra 1.2 wins. I think it's the move to break even thing. Yeah, but like, again, like here, none of these are going to break even. Like every single trade this week has just gone straight. Obviously, for the ones that are like less than 1-to-1 or they are 1-to-1, I've not really recorded it because it doesn't really matter. But the ones that are, you know, I mean, technically these don't really matter either. But the ones that are more than 30 pips, they've all just gone straight to, obviously that doesn't really matter. But the 31, that doesn't really matter either. The 51 and the 37, they've both gone. And the 47, they've all gone straight to 1 APS. Don't know, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, I would have had a little 3-win streak in January. And then I would have had, oh, I mean, the previous trade we saw, AJ, was stupid because of the news. The other trade was because of the news, right? I can't remember. Oh no, we should have cancelled it because there was like 2 levels. So 2 unnecessary losses this year. So we technically would still be up. We'd be up like 4%, which isn't amazing, but 4% is still fucking 4%. That's averaging, what, 2% a month so far. If you can average 2% a month, that's still like 4k on a 200k account. Ain't complaining at that. YouTube, I'm gonna have to dip. I just realized I'm still streaming on YouTube. I'm so low. I'm literally eating the bottom of the camera. Peace out, YouTube. I'll see you guys for the next live stream anyway, and the camera will be fixed and stuff.